Mrs. Johnson was a retired elementary school teacher, known in her community for her dedication and warm smile. But 2 years ago, she started noticing some strange changes. She'd often forget the names of former students, even though she used to remember every detail about them. When she saw her doctor, she found her blood sugar levels were abnormally high, despite her healthy diet and regular exercise. What shocked her even more was when the doctor asked about her oral hygiene habits. She admitted she often brushed her teeth quickly and forcefully to save time. That's when she received the alarming warning. Mrs. Johnson, your improper brushing habits could be the reason for your declining health. Today, we're going to explore a shocking truth. Incorrect brushing doesn't just cause toothaches or bad breath. It can also open the door to serious problems like diabetes and memory loss. Have you ever thought that a tiny spot of blood on your toothbrush or not so fresh breath could be a sign of a much bigger problem? Stay with me, because in this video, we'll dive deep into why a small act like brushing your teeth can impact your entire body, and more importantly, how you can protect your health starting today. Are you ready to change your perspective on your toothbrush? Let's find out. Imagine your mouth as a gateway to your body. Every time you brush too hard or too fast, you might be unknowingly opening that door wider, allowing uninvited guests, harmful bacteria, to flow into your bloodstream. These bacteria don't just stop at causing gum inflammation or cavities. They can travel further, entering your bloodstream, attacking vital organs like the brain, and disrupting your body's blood sugar control. Recent research from the US and Japan found that oral bacteria, especially the kind that causes gum inflammation, like Porphyromonas gingivalis, can become silent invaders. When you brush too hard, your gums get injured, creating tiny scratches invisible to the naked eye. These scratches act like secret pathways, allowing bacteria from your mouth to enter your bloodstream. Once inside, they release toxins called gingipains, which prompt the body to produce inflammatory substances like cytokines. These substances not only interfere with the function of insulin, the hormone that controls blood sugar levels, but can also cross the brain's protective barrier, damaging nerve cells and leading to serious problems like Alzheimer's. Why can improper brushing cause such serious harm? Now let's take a closer look at why a seemingly simple act like brushing can lead to such serious consequences. Have you ever wondered why a small scratch on your gums can cause problems for your entire body, from your heart and liver to your brain? The answer is that our body works like a tightly interconnected system. When a small part, like your gums, has an issue, it can trigger a chain reaction, like a small stone that sinks a big ship. When you brush too hard or too fast, especially as your gums weaken with age or poor care, you might unknowingly create tiny wounds. These wounds are so small you don't feel them, but they're big enough to be a doorway for oral bacteria to enter the bloodstream. One of the most dangerous bacteria is Porphyromonas gingivalis, often called the silent enemy of the gums. When this bacteria enters the bloodstream, it doesn't just stop at causing inflammation. It releases toxins called gingipains, which prompt the body to produce inflammatory substances like TNF-alpha and IL-6. These substances are like destroyers that interfere with the function of insulin, the hormone that helps regulate blood sugar levels. The result? Blood sugar levels rise, leading to a risk of diabetes or making existing diabetes harder to control. But even scarier, these inflammatory substances don't stop in the blood. They can cross the blood-brain barrier, the brain's natural protective layer, and attack nerve cells directly. Research in Japan found that bacteria from the gums can trigger the body to produce abnormal proteins like amyloid beta and tau, which are the main culprits of Alzheimer's. These proteins are like waste that accumulate in the brain, destroying nerve cells and causing you to gradually lose precious memories. Have you ever considered that one rushed brushing session could be the start of an effect that lasts for decades? Imagine this. If you leave a small crack on the wall of your house unrepaired, rainwater will seep in, causing the whole wall to rot. Your gums are the same. If you don't care for them properly, a small issue like bleeding gums or minor inflammation can turn into a dangerous cycle. Gum inflammation raises blood sugar, and high blood sugar feeds the bacteria, making gum inflammation worse. Research from the University of California found that people with chronic gum inflammation have twice the risk of developing diabetes compared to those with healthy gums. Isn't that surprising? Do you check your gums regularly? Comment below and tell me, have you ever seen your gums bleed when you brush or felt your breath wasn't fresh after cleaning? How to protect your gums and overall health. Now that you understand why improper brushing is dangerous, let's look at the solutions to protect your health. The good news is you can stop this dangerous cycle with small but effective changes. The first and most important thing is to change your brushing method. Forget the rushed and rough brushing like you're scrubbing a floor. Think of brushing as the art of body care, which requires gentleness and meticulousness. Step 1. Choose the right toothbrush. Choose a toothbrush with soft bristles, especially with rounded tips, to avoid harming your gums. Research has found that toothbrushes with hard or medium bristles can easily cause tooth wear and gum injury, especially in people over 40 when gums begin to weaken. Step 2. Brush slowly and correctly. Instead of sawing back and forth, place the toothbrush at a 45-degree angle to the gum line, which is where the tooth and gum meet. Move the toothbrush gently in small circles or vibrate lightly, focusing on 1 to 2 teeth at a time. Take at least 30 seconds for each quadrant of your mouth, for a total of about 2 to 3 minutes for the entire process. Imagine you're caressing a precious object, not scrubbing stubborn dirt. This helps remove plaque without harming your gums. Step 3. Check the results. After brushing, look in the mirror and check if your gums are red or bleeding. If they are, it's a sign that you need to be gentler or see a dentist for a thorough checkup. A little tip: use a small mirror to see the molar areas where plaque builds up most easily. Are you brushing correctly? Challenge yourself today. Tonight, when you brush, set a timer and spend 2 full minutes brushing correctly. Then, comment below and share how you feel. Do you feel the difference? Remember that these small changes can be the key to protecting not only your gums, but also your memory and heart health. You understand how to brush slowly and gently to protect your gums and prevent bacteria from entering your body. But is correct brushing alone enough? The answer is no. To turn your mouth into a strong fortress, you need to incorporate simple but highly effective habits. Think of oral care like building a strong city wall, where every brick is a small action that helps protect your overall health. Tip 1. Use dental floss, the silent hero. Did you know that even with the best brushing, up to 40% of tooth surfaces are unreachable by a toothbrush? That's the space between your teeth, where food debris and bacteria like to hide. Flossing at least once a day, especially before bed, helps remove plaque and bacteria in these hard-to-reach areas. It's easy to do. Use about 18 inches of floss, wrap it around both middle fingers, and gently slide it into the space between your teeth and move it up and down. Do it slowly and don't pull hard to avoid hurting your gums. Research from the University of Michigan found that people who floss regularly reduce their risk of gum inflammation by 50% compared to those who only brush. Isn't that surprising? Do you check your gums regularly? Comment below and tell me, have you ever seen your gums bleed when you brush or felt your breath wasn't fresh even after cleaning?
Tip 2. Rinse smartly. After every meal, rinse your mouth with clean water or a diluted salt water solution. 1/4 teaspoon of salt to 7 ounces of warm water. Salt water not only helps remove bacteria, but also soothes gum inflammation. But be careful, don't mix the salt water too concentrated, as it can be irritating. Another small tip is to use toothpaste or mouthwash without alcohol, as alcohol can dry out your mouth, creating an opportunity for bacteria to grow. Do you rinse after meals regularly? Challenge yourself. Over the next 3 days, try rinsing with a diluted saltwater solution after every meal and notice if your gums feel more comfortable. Share your results in the comments. Tip 3. Massage your gums, the little-known secret. This is a secret weapon that many people overlook. Massaging your gums with a clean finger for 1 to 2 minutes daily can stimulate blood circulation, helping your gums become stronger and more resistant to bacteria. It's easy to do. After brushing, use a clean index finger to massage your gums in small circles, focusing on the area near the base of the teeth. Use moderate pressure as if you're massaging someone you love. This not only helps strengthen your gums, but also provides a surprisingly relaxing sensation. Have you ever tried massaging your gums? Start today and feel the difference. Recognize and manage warning signs. Now, let's check if your gums are sending out a cry for help. Gum inflammation doesn't always cause obvious pain, so many people overlook it until the problem becomes serious. Here are 3 warning signs you need to pay attention to. Red or bleeding gums when brushing. If you see blood on your toothbrush or in the sink, it's a sign that your gums are injured. Don't think it's just a little blood and let it pass, because that could be the start of the inflammatory cycle. Persistent bad breath. If you brush well but still feel your breath isn't fresh, or someone close to you complains about your breath, it could be a sign that bacteria are building up too much in your mouth. Feeling tired easily or unstable blood sugar levels. If you feel weak often, or your doctor warns that your blood sugar levels are rising for no known reason, check your gums. Research from the University of California found that chronic gum inflammation can raise blood sugar levels by up to 15% in people at risk for diabetes. If you find these signs, don't panic. Start taking action immediately. First, switch to gentle brushing with a soft bristled brush and use floss as recommended. If the symptoms don't improve within 5 to 7 days, or if your gums are swollen, painful, or have pus, make an appointment with a dentist immediately. A dentist can perform a deep cleaning, scaling, to remove stubborn bacteria. The important thing is to not let a small problem become a big one. Are you seeing these signs? Comment and tell me. I want to hear your story. You've journeyed with me to this point, and I believe you now hold the key to transforming your health. Start with something small, proper gum care. Think about it. In just 2 to 3 minutes a day, you're not just keeping your teeth healthy, but also protecting your heart, controlling your blood sugar, and preserving precious memories with your family. Research from Japan found that people who take good care of their gums have a 30% lower risk of memory loss compared to those who neglect them. Isn't that a big enough reason for you to start today? Make oral care a habit of self-love. Tonight, when you stand in front of the mirror, grab your soft bristled toothbrush, spend 2 full minutes brushing gently, floss, and try massaging your gums. Think about the people you love, your parents, siblings, or friends who might not yet know the importance of this. If this video was helpful, like it, share it with them, and comment to share your oral care habits. What will you start with? A new toothbrush, flossing, or seeing a dentist? Tell me. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to not miss practical health tips from our channel. Your health starts with small things, and today you've taken one important step. Take care of your gums, protect your body, and live a healthy and fulfilling life.
Together, we'll make every day a healthier day. See you in the next video.